Welcome to Simple Steps to Peace. Number 4. Yeah, fourth morning in a row we're taking simple steps to peace. I'm Jeff Hicks, and I guide seekers who I guide them inward so that they may transform thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that they would like to change so that we can live a full a full life, the best life, by transforming our inner thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that we notice by turning inward. Today, we're going to talk about a very powerful question. Who, what would deny me? Now, if I was going to use the traditional tactic of talking about something that with a pain point, I would bring up losing weight. But I'm not going to do that today because I'm tired about talking about losing weight. Let's talk about a decision that's fun. Let's just say you want to take a trip to Barbados. Now, fill Barbados in with any place that you have always imagined taking a trip to, wherever you want. And whenever you hear me say Barbados, you fill it in with wherever you'd like to take your trip. So say you have decided to take a trip to Barbados. Our normal reaction to things is to immediately notice that there is a gap between where I am now, where I want to be, Barbados. We establish this gap. We say, I'm obviously not in Barbados, so I am here, and Barbados is somewhere over there. And then something very interesting happens. We fill this gap with a bunch of crap. We say things like, I can't go to Barbados. I don't have this. I've never done that. I don't know how to do this. I've had these dreams before, but they've never come true. We fill this simple gap and openness between where we are and Barbados. We fill it with a bunch of stuff. And I have found that there is a question that allows us to sift through the stuff that we fill the gap with and live as if the trip to Barbados is already happening now. Now, not that you're going to be magically, physically transported to Barbados, but that everything that happens once the decision is made is a step towards the trip to Barbados. So why is this question important? I'll tell you what it is in just a moment. This question is important because it puts all the crap, the I don't have, I can't, I sometime in the past have done this, all the crap that we fill this open space with, a space of peace, by the way, can be sifted through with this question. Who, what would deny me? When we apply this question to all the stuff that we have filled the gap with, that we feel is somehow a resistance or a conflict in between us where we are now and Barbados, when we use this question, who, what would deny me? Magic happens. And it's not magic in the way that you think of magic as something that is beyond the realm of possibility. No, this is the magic of, wow, this has always been possible, and I see it possible now. I've never been to Barbados. Who, what would deny me? I tried to take a trip once, and it didn't work out. Who, what would deny me? I don't have this, that, something else. Well, who, what would deny me from having, being, doing these things? Who, what would deny me? So we have set a goal. We imagine some sort of gap. And we choose in this moment with full faith to believe this is what I desire. I desire to go to Barbados. And we notice resistances, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that seem to get in the way. And then we ask, who, what would deny me? You can use this tool for this inner exploration, being honest with yourself as you ask the question, and the responses will come. And I know that if you are open to the responses will surprise you. So what does this have to do with peace? Peace. We can choose peace in any moment, but we perceive that there's some sort of gap between who we are, what we've done in the past, that there's some sort of gap between our thought and the peace that we desire. We fill that gap with a bunch of crap, and you can use this question, this tool, to sift through the questions. Who, what would deny me the peace that is in, around, and throughout all now? Who, what would deny me this? And noticing the responses and asking again, who, what would deny me this peace now? I do hope this serves you. Please hit the like button, comment. I'd love to hear from you. How could I have done better? What do you need? What do you fill the gap with that you could use some, maybe a different question or a different tool to clear? And now we'll do the simultaneous piece. We will just, for a moment, pause and notice the peace that is in, around, and throughout all. It's got no borders. It's beyond time. It's beyond space. It's within and throughout all. Just notice this piece. And if a thought arises that seems to be like a cloud in the sky, obscuring the sky, it might seem like it's getting in the way, just ask the question: who, what would deny me this peace now? I appreciate you. And I will talk with you tomorrow.